Start with the collective reading. Welcome, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're located. Let's see what Spirit has for some of you today. Okay, let's start out with these three cards here, these three energies. I am getting here, I feel there is a argument, okay? Somebody here has, I feel two energies here. Someone with a calm energy and someone with a very strong energy, okay? I'm getting here, there's a situation probably with a family, okay? Let's see what's happening. All right, I feel there's someone here that is trying to move on, okay? There's an energy here of somebody that's trying to move on. There's somebody that's trying to stop you, is what I'm getting. I don't know if this could be family, kind of like talking to you. This family member's like advising or something. There's definitely something here with family going on, but I feel this person feels stuck. And you want to move on. Let's see what's going on. I'm getting a really big, lot of strong energy here. Yeah, I'm seeing someone here that definitely is, something happened here. It could have been an argument you had with someone, okay? Maybe your significant other, your person. And I think there's a family member here that is getting involved. Somebody wants you to move on, okay? And I'm feeling like it's a family member that wants you to move on. This could be a relationship you're in that either your family or maybe even friends do not agree. Do not agree. Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's see. Yeah, there's a tower moment here. Something happened. Something suddenly happened. Excuse me, something suddenly happened in this relationship. This could be you found something out, okay? You found something or you saw something. And you're distant from this person now. And I'm getting either family or close friends, okay? They're advising you. It's almost like you don't deserve this. It's like time to move on, okay? But there's something that holds you back still. It could be this person promising making changes and they're not, okay? And I think there's something you found out is what they're saying. And it was something sudden, something maybe recently as well. But I tell you one thing, this person is having regrets, okay? This person is having regrets. Okay, gosh, this energy between both of you is very, because you're here by yourself and here's this person by himself thinking. I feel this guy is very confused about what he wants, okay? I feel you know what you want, but I feel this person, his energy, maybe he's still immature or young, and doesn't really know how to handle a relationship. This is what I'm getting, okay? This person has done quite a few things already though. But here, when it's like this person does something, but then they're regretting it. I'm getting like immature energy. So let's see what else is happening. What is happening here? Because I see disappointment with family or friends, okay? They want you to move on. They want you to leave this person behind already. Let's see. Yeah, this person is a person who does not grow, okay? This person is stuck. And unfortunately, you know, and what I'm feeling though, that when this first started, this relationship, like you guys started out pretty good. It seemed like it was pretty good. And this is what, you know, drew you a lot to this person. But now it's like, it's almost like you're seeing this person's true colors. But what I'm getting is this person's like afraid of commitment. That's what I'm picking up. But yet this person I see has feelings for you. So is this person afraid to get closer to you? Is that his fear? But he's going about it the wrong way. I see this person screws up, but he always comes back. He comes back. He convinces you. And you guys get back together again. And it's like things are going good again. There's really, I don't know if you guys are just a young couple, okay? Definitely feel more mature. I feel the maturity from you. But at the same time, it's like this guy really has feelings for you. He just can't get his crap together, okay? This is the problem with this person. If this person can learn how to balance and be more stable in his emotions, you guys would be okay. And I think this is what really sets you off. Okay, this person makes you sad when this person does this. And you feel lonely. And I think your family notices, your friends, they notice. And it's like, why? Why are you still here? You know what I'm getting to? This person has carried a lot of burdens in his life. He might not even speak about it. I feel this guy has had quite a hard, childhood. His childhood was pretty rough. Okay, maybe parents, absent parents, strict parents. But definitely this person is carrying a lot. And this is why there's so much there's insecurity, there's immaturity, there's a lot emotionally. But when this person feels good, when this person feels like happy, like he really shows it. Okay, and this is what confuses you so much. Like, what do I do? Do I stay? Do I go? I don't know how many times you guys have broken up. Yeah, I'm getting an immature energy, okay, from this person. So again, it could be you guys are young. It can be just an immature man. Man. But here he is. He wants to move forward, okay? He definitely wants to move forward. What in the heck is stopping this guy? It's just like, come on, grow up. You're going to lose a good woman. I see your energy is so soft. Your energy is very forgiving too. Okay. You might be a water sign, not necessarily, but you might be a water sign. Okay. Cancer, Scorpio, or Aquarius. You feel a lot. And you know, it's like you wish. And it's like a part of you says, when things blow up, it's like World War III. But when days are going by, it's like I see you both thinking about each other. And I see you saying like, God, why can't he just change? I feel he says the same thing about himself. Why am I like this? Like, I really like this girl. I really love this girl. I think this guy already has told you he loves you. But he needs to grow up. This is the whole situation I'm getting with this guy. I'm not even seeing other women here. So whatever he's doing, whatever was found out, I mean, I don't even see other women in the picture. So let's keep going. Let's see what else. Yeah, he's very defensive also. He gets very defensive. Maybe when you call out his BS and, he gets very defensive. And again, I'm getting an immature energy from this person. And there are times here that you have snapped back because you can't, you can't tolerate. You can't put up with it. But you have so much feelings for this guy. It's hard for you to let go. It says you've been through quite a lot with this person. Okay, you've gone through many phases. You've gone through ups and downs, ups and down, up and down with this guy. But there's something you say, why is there something that I still keep feeling like this person is going to change? You feel like your intuition is telling you like this person's going to change. And this is a part of the reason I feel why you can't fully let go. Maybe you do have the, that hope that he is. Why? Because of that nice side that he's shown you also. Let's see. What my spirit guides are saying is you guys really need to sit back and reflect, and which I feel it is going on, okay? Especially with him too. With him too. The card is somewhere around here. But he definitely sits here, right here, okay? He sits back and he starts thinking about this. Why am I so like out of control sometimes? I'm telling you, this thing I feel comes from his childhood. I feel this person has had a rough childhood and does not know how to regulate his emotions, okay? And I see you here. You've had, patience. You've tried communicating, but it's just, let's see where will this go. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors of love, light, peace, and protection. What will happen with this relationship? Okay. All right. Well, you know what? They're saying here that change is coming. The wheel is moving. The wheel is moving. I feel this person is going to really, even if this takes time, because here's the Lover's card, okay, next to the Wheel of Fortune. So this is telling me there's movement. I think this person is going to be in this space where if you don't keep coming back to this person quickly, let him have his space. Let him reflect. Let him really sit back. Because I feel you guys been back and forth, back and forth. You split up and 2-3 days later, you're back. A week later, you're back. Let this be longer so he can really think like, what am I doing? I'm going to lose this beautiful, girl here, woman. And so I feel changes are coming. I feel also, again, there's people that try to talk to him a certain way. I don't know. I just keep getting this person has really had issues, again, with their childhood. Maybe he didn't have communication. Maybe they didn't see the parents, whatever, expressing themselves. So I feel this is coming from his childhood again. So let's see what Spirit says. Should you guys just let it go? Or should you guys really try and work this out? Oh, wow. Okay, this is here saying the cycle has ended or is ending. So I feel, you know what? I feel that your family, okay, I'm seeing family involved in this. So your family, your sister, or somebody that's close to you, could be friends that you consider family, are telling you to just let this go already. Put an ending. Like it's almost like the energy, they feel like it's time to give this up, okay? Closing the cycle already. But your spirits are saying here, there's movement. There's movement going on. There's going to be progress, okay? Rebellious. I feel like he's rebellious. A very rebellious person. But look, if he can cut this stuff out of his life already, again, see, I'm seeing here, this could have been a father or something that treated him a certain way. And he needs to cut and release this energy, so he can start new. He can start new. Wow, this is going to be a tough relationship. It already is. It's going to require a lot of balance. A whole lot of balance so you guys can reach harmony, peace. Wow, this is a tough one. I don't know who's going through this, but this is pretty tough. But this is what I see, his emotions. As this guy starts getting a little older, more older, I feel he's going to start growing. He's going to start making changes. Yeah, this is the whole thing, this reading. Look, the sun, okay? The sun. I feel that the people that are talking to you, I feel that the people who are advising you, whatever, whether it's family or friends about this, they're coming from a good space, okay? They don't want you to suffer. But I feel this guy's gonna make changes here. I see newness, starting over. He might need to get, you know, some sort of professional help. But here in the end, I see the Sun card. And the Sun card indicates so much, you know, positivity, new chapters, happiness, moving on, creativity, clarity, illumination, victory. The Sun is a beautiful, positive card. And this is what the last card is saying here. Okay, so at the end, this is going to be your decision to make. But I feel the whole situation with this guy is if this guy can grow up and mature and heal whatever it is he has going on that, you know, makes him act a certain way, you guys will be fine. Now, this is going to be up to you. If you can tolerate this, if you can have the patience for it, then things will work out. If it's too much, if it's gotten too much, then obviously you're going to go by what you feel. And that's the message for the collective. This is a very tough situation, very tough, because it's like this guy regrets what he does, but then he repeats it again. You know, he finds himself alone thinking, and there you are. So all right, well, that was a kind of draining message, because again, I'm just feeling the back and forth with you guys. All right, let's see. Does anybody have questions? Any questions? Hello, Ayan Khan. Hello. Manur Riaz. Hello. How are you? Good evening, good afternoon, or good day, wherever you're at. Absolutely, you can ask a question. Go right ahead. Write your question. Just remember, please, I need names, okay? So if you're asking about somebody else, I need that person's name. That's very important, so I can connect with your energy and the person's energy. Feel free to write your question. Let's see. How will my marriage turn out to be with Muhammad? So let's see. Manur Riaz wants to know her marriage. How will it turn out with Muhammad? Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors of love, light, peace, and protection. Let's see. Okay, so Mahnur. This is a marriage who is going to go through ups and downs, okay? There are moments you're going to feel alone. There's moments where you're going to feel like, does he really love me? Okay? But yes, I feel your relationship is going to turn out good. I feel that his energy is a little rough, maybe not too expressive, okay? And I think that's where the difficulty is going to be, where you probably can communicate more, and he probably is not. He can be sometimes he's going to be sometimes a little too strong, even in the way he speaks, okay? Maybe speak loud, especially if there's something you guys don't agree with. That's what I see. But then at the same time, I see him also like regretting it. So all in all, I feel like it's gonna be a good marriage, right? Because I see you guys together there. It's just it seems like he sometimes, you know, can get into a strong, I get like strong energy, you know, like maybe very quick to get upset. But if you have this energy of being calm, then you will be able to, you know, work things out. But this is the energy I'm seeing, because I see that he will regret. He will regret, you know, saying things that he says, or why did I say it that way? But all in all, I see it'll be a good relationship, okay? Let me give you, let's see, is he your soulmate? Let's see. Will Muhammad be good for her? And is he her soulmate? Let's see. Again, very strong. Okay, I see very strong energy here. I think there's going to be changes with him because I'm seeing here things are going to be cut off. Okay, he's cutting off situations and things. And so I see you guys here, happy family. Okay, so all in all, I'm not getting like a bad energy, negative, stuff like that. There's going to be moments. There's going to be moments where you're not going to see eye to eye on things, in certain things. Let me see if this person is your, can this be Noor's soulmate? Muhammad, soulmate. Okay, you got the star card. You have the star card here. I'm sorry, the sun card. I said star. Ooh, star, okay. Don't lose faith and don't lose your hope. That's what the star card represents. I said star for a reason. The sun card is a very positive card. Moving forward, I feel maybe, this person is going to leave things behind, and just as you guys continue, growing together, learning more and more from each other, I feel his energy will be more calmer, more, relaxed is what I'm getting. Because there's definitely things, things will get out of hand. But all in all, I see this card here, which is very positive. So that's what, that's what your spirits, that's what your guides are saying. And I think communication is going to be extremely important for you both, okay? So if you're the better communicator, that's good. Because out of the two, somebody has to be the more level-headed one, right? Lots of blessings. Let's see, Audrey, can I get a card pull? What is your question? Like, do you have a question? Hi, Audrey. Oh, sorry. Norma. Hi, Norma. Just write me the question. If you have a question, just write it down, okay? And I will answer it. Oh, you're welcome, Mahnur. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Mahnur. You're welcome, sweetie. Lots of blessings. Let's see. Any questions? If you have a question, just write it down, okay? All I'm going to need, if you're asking for somebody else, I'm going to need that person's name. It doesn't matter who it is, okay? Let's see. Does Dan love me? Audrey Nelson wants to know, does Dan love her? Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors of love, light, peace, and protection. Does Dan love Audrey? Let's see. All right. So we have here. Okay, I'm getting here like a lot of passion. A lot of fire, a lot of passion, okay, between you two. But you guys need more balance in the relationship is what I'm getting, okay? You guys are very passionate. I don't know what signs you both are. I don't know if one of you can be a fire sign or a earth sign. But I'm definitely more grounding, okay? More grounding. This person definitely thinks about you, okay? I see this person does think about you. He might be a little slow in either showing you or saying things like, let's say, speaking about, let's say, marriage and stuff like that. He might be a little slow, okay? But I feel, again, you guys need a little more grounding in your relationship. Let's see what else they tell us. And I feel he is, I don't know if you're younger than him or he's younger than you. I'm getting here a young energy. Taurus and Leo. Oh, okay, there you go. A fire sign and an earth sign. That's exactly what is showing here. So let's see what else they want to tell you about Dan. Dan and Audrey. Let's see. Okay, here we have more grounding, okay? The person, there's one that kind of like relaxes a little more, okay? Maybe if like you get angry or whatever, like there's one who's like the calmer one that calms down, like doesn't hold that grudge. I feel that the other one's more, you know, your personality character is more stronger, and it might be the Leo person, okay? Let's see. Yeah, you know what it is, because this person does love you, but sometimes this person carries a lot, okay? And I don't know if it's with work, school. Sometimes it puts too much on himself, and he can shut down sometimes, okay? Let's see. But here, I feel this person is going to continue obviously growing, okay? Could be a little bit immature sometimes the way he acts, but I'm seeing growth with this person. As this person gets older, this person's going to learn how to manage more, you know, just, I don't know, maybe more responsible, maybe more expressive as well. But I definitely see changes with him, okay? New things. Here, yeah, communication. Definitely. If he doesn't communicate that well, or might be, you know, there's one of you that communicates more. Yeah, and there's one that's for sure. I feel there's one that communicates more, and there's one that's more the like, oh, you know, the more kind of like aggressive one, the more the one that gets angry more. Okay? He is younger than you. Yeah. All right. So that's definitely, it could be a little bit immature. Okay. Immaturity. That can be why this person sometimes doesn't, you know, express or show you. But I see he's moving on, moving on with you. Okay. Definitely see that. He's moving on. Arguments. I think you guys have had your share of arguments and disagreements, okay? But, I mean, that happens, right? That happens to everyone. It's just I feel like the tempers get in the way a lot. Will you have a family with him? Let's see. Will Audrey and Dan have a family? Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors of love, light, peace, and protection. Okay. I feel if you guys have spoken about family, having kids, there's somebody that's still not 100%. But it can be because, you know, this person is the younger one and is not looking too far ahead. I think the thought of being a father, you know, it does give this person a little bit of fear, okay? But all in all, here's the Lover's card. There are you, both of you. And this guy's really attracted to you, okay? Now with the family situation, let's ask and see, because I'm seeing a lot of babies here. If you can see this card, you see a lot of babies in this card. But again, I'm feeling like I'm not sure if it's his energy or yours that feels kind of like maybe fearful to have kids. They don't know exactly like how are they going to react. You know, if am I going to be a good father? You know, stuff like that. Let's see what else. It says sometimes you feel lonely though. Okay, and it could be obviously when you guys are not, you know, in your own space, but I see here that sometimes you feel lonely. You want to be in love for sure. You want to feel loved. You want to be loved. You want to feel loved, and also you want a partner for life. Okay, here's the swan. The swan, when it meets its partner, it is 100% loyal till the end. Okay, and that's, I see what you want. Let's see, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, love, light, peace, and protection. You're either you've gone through or you're going through different cycles in your life, okay? You have gone through different cycles, but this is what spirit is saying. And when I'm saying that, I'm getting like a little bit confusion from your part, from your, you know, from your energy. But what your spirits are saying is pay attention more to your intuition, okay? Your intuition speaks to you a lot. Don't go so much always by your logic, because our brain can think here, there, and be everywhere. But go by that gut, that, that feeling that you get. Always pay attention to that, is what they're telling you, okay? So you don't always, so you don't have to be always like second guessing things, okay? Let's see. Let's finalize the message and see what your spirits want you. I don't know if you're spiritually connected, okay? If you have a belief system, if you were raised, with a spiritual family, religious. But what they're saying is, if not, you benefit a lot from connecting spiritually. You have ancestors, okay? You have probably ancient ancestors as well, that they're here for you. They're going to show you, okay, the path. They're going to show you the way. When you have indecisions, when you feel, maybe a bit confused, you're going to receive messages. This is why they're telling you to pay attention to your intuition as well, because this is how they speak to you. It could be through signs. It could be through dreams, numbers, repetitive, okay, synchronicities. Like, pay more attention is what they're saying, because I feel you're an intuitive person, okay? And I don't know if you connect. Let me see. Thank you so much for your so on point. I was raised in church. You were raised in church, and that's good. That's good. If you still believe, let's say, because not everybody that was raised in a different, or let's say in a religion, right, or church, it doesn't always mean that they're going to follow that path. Yes, a lot of people do. And a lot of people feel like, you know what, I feel there's more out there. I feel like there's something here, right? And it could be a lot of the times a person feels guilty because they're like, this is something maybe totally different from what you were raised, okay? And so always pay attention to your intuition. Your spirits speak to you. Your guides, okay? Your spiritual team. You just have to make sure you stay spiritually connected. Why? Because this helps you to stay grounded. Okay? So lots of blessings to you, Audrey. Lots of blessings for Dan as well. And I hope everything works out for you guys. I really do. Let's see. Deli Neri, like 3. Guys, don't forget please to thumbs up, okay? I am new to the English tarot channel. I do have a Spanish tarot channel I've had for 4 years. So if you guys want to help me out, please, just on your way out or on your way in, if you can give me that little thumbs up, I would really appreciate it, especially if you liked your reading. Don't forget, it's important, because if YouTube sees, these people like the live, or like, the channel, then obviously I will continue growing. Let's see. Deli Neri, let's see. Oh, the Nightbot. The Nightbot. The Nightbot sent, I guess, I don't know what happened. I'm going to have to remove the Nightbot, because it said, stop spamming. I don't know how that happened. But anyways, don't worry about it, Audrey. It's all good. Let's see, Deli Neri. Should I continue with my baking? Let's see, Deli Neri. Should you continue with your baking? Let's see. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors of love, light, peace, and protection. Deli Neri Duran. All right, let's start out with these cards here. Let's see. All right, Deli Neri. This is something that probably in the beginning, you're not going to see, that money flowing in, right? because it's going to take a little time is what they're saying. If you are good, and this is, they're saying you're probably going to meet, or how do I say, get more experience, okay? As you continue doing this, you're going to get more experience. You're going to make money from this, okay? But what your spirits are saying is you have to continue, okay? You have to continue by maybe reading books, even watching videos, okay? Because they're talking about messages. And what I'm getting, the connection I'm making with the messages is the more you learn about this, the more you look, read about it, different techniques, okay, that you can come up with the baking, especially if that is like your passion. Definitely. Now, it's something that is going to be gradually. The more you keep learning, the more you keep testing and doing, different things, then obviously you're going to start seeing, okay, the changes. Let's keep going. Let's see. Baking. This baking for Delineri. Is this something she should pursue? Is this something she will make a living from? Okay. Confusion. Okay. A lot of thought. I see you putting a lot of thought. I see you confused about this. Should I do it or should I not? Exactly the question you just asked me. What they're saying is, Delineri, you have to pour, okay? If this is like your passion, if you love baking, you definitely have to pour everything into this. How? Again, by reading, by looking at videos, by growing, by learning more things, different techniques, okay? Different maybe decors, watch other videos, watch other people, see how they, how they do. Bring up your own stuff. Don't be afraid to also do your own creations. But you definitely have to pour into this, okay? Because why? This is your passion, then that energy is going to keep you going. It's like the fuel for you to keep going. And keep going and going. And on that, you're going to, meet people. You're going to, who knows? You can enter maybe contests, okay? Don't think about it too much is what they're saying, okay? The thinking, that's the problem. When you start thinking about it, now you get confused. You just have to say, you know what? I'm going to go for this. I really like this baking thing. I really do. I think I really can get somewhere with this. Instead of doubting it so much, see yourself in it. See yourself doing it, okay? See yourself maybe, I don't know, having a channel on YouTube, something in your social media where you can promote yourself, okay? Because that's the problem that I'm seeing here. You think of something, and then it's almost like yourself, you shut it down. Okay? And this is what keeps you confused. This is what keeps you like, man, I don't know what to do. Things take time. It's like they say Rome was not built, in one day. Things take time. But the more passion and the more you put into it, you're going to see the results. I think my spirits want me to be single. Maybe you have to be single to be able to focus on what you want, And that's a big possibility. What happens is if you meet somebody, there could be a person that, distracts you. And guess what? You could meet a millionaire. And this millionaire says, you don't have to work for the rest of your life, though. I'm going to take care of you. But wouldn't you want something for yourself too? Even if you never did it. But something that you want to say, this is mine. This is my creation. This is what I do. This person can help you build, God knows, a bakery or something, right? But right now, I think you have to focus on what it is, your passion. If this is what you really want to do, you have to focus on this. Relationship is going to come. Love is going to come. Right? But right now, I'm feeling like this is almost like a priority for you. Let's see. Yeah, you have to close a cycle here. And the cycle I'm getting, look, bottom of the deck, I'm getting the death card. You definitely have to put an end, close a cycle, okay? This is the only way you're going to move. Look, here. Look at this other card to confirm. That's the movement card. That's the progress card right there. Okay, abundance, 8, number 8. So Delineri, the cards are saying go for it. Go for this baking, you know. Pour everything into it. Create. Do new things, new flavors. Go wild. Do something, you know, like something crazy. People like crazy stuff, you know. Do crazy designs, like whatever it is you're baking. But the whole thing is you gotta, if you don't do it, you're never gonna know. Okay? You gotta keep more balance in your life. Be more decisive. Lots of blessings, sweetie. Mahoon, can I ask another question? Go ahead. Go ahead and ask another question. I'll be here for a few more minutes. Let's see. Let me get some incense. That's good, girl. That's good. I'm happy and I'm proud, man, because you know what? You're going to look back and be like, wow, man, I did it, you know? This is all me. So that's good. You're getting better. That means you're moving forward. There's progress, right? So that's awesome. Very good. Happy to hear that for you. All right. Let's see. Where is Mahoon? Mahnur, sorry. Mahnur. Did Mahnur leave? Let's see. Write your question, sweetie. Put your question. Let me turn my little music on here. You're welcome, sweetie. Have a great weekend, Delineri. Let's see. I am expecting. How will that turn out for me and will make things better between me and Muhammad? So you're expecting. Okay, let's see. Mahmoud is expecting. And she wants to know how will it turn out for her. Will it make things better between Muhammad and her? Let's see. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors of love, light, peace, and protection. Mahmoud and Muhammad. Okay, look at you guys right here. The Lover's card, okay? Things are going to be a little bit, how do I say? It's like a slow progress, okay? Especially with Muhammad. It's a little progress. It's, you know, things that he has to get used to. But look at here. There you are, your family, okay? Family. And that's going to be important for him. Very important. So you expecting, it's going to be a little like nerve-wracking, but at the same time, I feel that he will be a good father, okay? But he might be a little nervous about that. I see you both right here together, okay? I have the couple here. I have another, you know, you guys here. So that's good. But this is like slow, like he'll come around, okay? He's going to sit back and reflect. He needs a little more grounding, but he's going to be able to, you know, once it like sinks in, like, oh my God, you know, like I'm going to be a father. Like that's it. When it really sinks in, when this baby is here, that's when he's going to be like, wow, like, you know, I'm a father. Things will start changing. But I feel with him, it's almost like a slow progress, you know, but things will change. Things will change for sure. Let's see. What else, Spirit? More is expecting. And Muhammad. What is his? Yeah. See, I feel like Muhammad is a person that is in his head a lot. Thinks a lot. Okay. And when he starts thinking a lot, I feel like he kind of distances himself as well. Okay. But this is just almost so like he can gather his thoughts. Okay. But look, I see progress. Wheel of Fortune. There's definitely going to be movement and progress with you guys. Okay. So whatever it is, the situation that has you a little bit fearful or a little bit, you know, this doubt, that's going to end, okay? Because I'm seeing the number 10 there as well. 10, 10. Things are going to end. Things are going to start getting better for you guys, okay? Will it be a boy or a girl? Oh, boy. I don't really like to say. When I usually do that, it's when I do my personal readings, when I'm with with the person's energy, like one-on-one, with the person. But we can definitely ask. Let's see if Spirit wants to, say, give us a Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors of love, light, peace, and protection. Manur, is she going to be having a boy or a girl? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. All right, I'm gonna get one more card. Okay. Again, I'm not one to really like, in the when I do my lives, I don't really like answering those questions. I leave that more for personal readings. But what I'm getting with these 3 cards here, I am getting a boy. Okay, don't hold me to that though. But I don't know if you know the sex yet of your baby. If you don't, with these 3 cards, I'm getting a little boy. Okay, but again, just take it with a grain of salt. And I think, you know what, that would be nice, because I think he will, not that if it's a girl that he won't connect, because they say daddy's little girl, right? But I feel with the boy, it's almost like he'll feel more comfortable, more like that, teaching, that male, that male boy father bond. So, but either way, I feel he will be a good father. He might be, you know what I get? He might be also, he might be like strict. I feel like he's gonna be like a strict father. And it's probably gonna annoy your kids. Why are you so restless in this relationship? Let's see. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Why is she so Riaz? Why is she so restless? She should be at peace. She should be happy, feeling peaceful. Why is this restlessness going on? Let's see what's happening. Okay. See, I think there's a part of you, there's a fear. There's a fear. I feel, okay, let me see how I can explain this. There's a part of you that sometimes feel like Muhammad will not be around. What if he leaves me? What if he leaves us? I think this is the biggest fear you have right now, of maybe raising your child by yourself. Okay, here you are, feeling alone, feeling like he'll walk out, like he'll leave. I think this is where your feeling restless is coming from. I think you're thinking too much, okay? And you really have to try. I feel like maybe sometimes you get confused, Let's see. Let's see what else they tell us. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors of light, peace, and protection. Yeah, like you'll be left by yourself. This is the energy I'm getting. Angry. I see anger. I don't know if Muhammad sometimes has his temper. I don't know. Do you fear he'll leave you for somebody else? Does that cross your mind too? That's what I'm getting here. And I think that's something that you have to try. If it is, you have to try to stop that. I'm seeing here Ganesh. Okay, the remover of obstacles. I don't know. You don't have fear. I just don't feel happy with him. It could be the pregnancy too, okay? You know how the hormones, they change? That happens a lot. So I don't know if this is from before your pregnancy, or this happened, you know, when you got pregnant. Because you have to keep in mind your hormones, you know, they go all over the place. And I think he's a strong man. Like I just, I feel like maybe sometimes he feels like, or you feel like he's disconnected. But if this is happening, you know, when you got pregnant, I think it's more hormonal, your feelings, your emotions. So that's what I'm getting. And I feel you should try to relax a little bit more. Okay, yeah, look, relax a little bit more. Sit and relax. Maybe go out, go for, you know, go for a walk. Kind of just get a little bit distracted. Okay? Because sometimes I think you're putting too much on you. You put too much on you. So that is the message, sweetie. That is the message, okay? You have to try to relax, especially, you know, you have your baby. You want your baby to feel your peace. Don't put so much on you. All right, well, this is it. Thank you guys for stopping by. Don't forget, please, thumbs up would be really appreciated. And also, if you can subscribe to this channel, I would really appreciate that as well. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Why is this not closing out? I'm trying to shut down the stream and it's still going. Oh my gosh, what is happening here? Okay guys, I'm kind of stuck here. What happened? Come on, YouTube. Shut it down. I'm gonna have to force it. Let me see.